I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
Hello, welcome. But considering your opening, I assume you're here to sell some sort of artwork or promotional services, which I'm not really interested in, but feel free to just hang out and chill.
They have their uses. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Come to think of it, different masters favour different... pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks. 'Tisn't enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Miss Trisha mentioned that her father resides in the Checkpoint rest town. Shall we pay him a visit, Master? I can guide you there if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. I've got you. Use this chance to recover.
One other thing. The Arisen has chosen to fill our ranks with women. And yet, no two of us are the same.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Shall come to you. Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen. I've just had a thought. I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
Someone help me!
Someone is being attacked, Master. Perhaps we ought to intervene?
There's no great shock to me.
Friendly face at last. If I might be so bold, I fear there are none else to whom I can turn. And if this is not done... Oh, thank you!
We are to escort our charge to the Cenotaph. Shall we be on our way? Allow me to show you.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really? Now?
Hello. Nice. Ah, I'm gonna go kill both of them. Wow, that sounds like a lot.
To explore all the corners of this place. It would be a shame if all were overlooked. Indeed. Let us know if we can be of assistance, Arisen.
I imagine they're pretty exhausting if you're performing.
Where are the skeletons?
Holy attack thought proved most effective against it.
Not bad. Think nothing of
Oh, I'm doing pretty well. Just got off work. Thought I'd play a little bit of this. I beat it all already, but I got the tame ending. So this time, and I knew there was going to be a new game plus, so I was fine with the tame ending. And now I'm just working on doing. Take it in. That's what I thought. Now I'm working on doing the. Okay.
That was superb, Arisen.
I'm playing through the game again, doing all the side quests that I missed because I definitely missed a bunch because I didn't realize how like I was told that some of the quests would be time gated in this game. That sounds promising shit. And I thought it just meant like once you like they'll always be available, but once you do them, you only have so much time to do. I'm a completionist at heart, so I kind of want to do everything. You know, kind of get my money's worth as it were. So I typically that's like what I aim for. But
This is a powerful weapon.
so I was doing all the side quests I had available. So if it appeared, I did it. But I wasn't aware that like doing certain things in a certain order. Well, I mean, in this game, if you don't do certain things in a certain order, you'll just miss them. Like there was a one quest where it's like, yeah, if you have to go back to this town after you had done some of the main story quests, but not all of the main story. Well, or not a certain number. So essentially, oh fuck, run. Not a certain number of them. Like if you had done. Because if you had done. If you had done one of them, cool, that's great. You have one done. But if you had done like 3 of them, then you move on to the next quest, and essentially doing that next quest would then lock this other quest from happening. So, because typically I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, I got to a new area. Well, let's do all the side quests then, and then move on to the main story. And in this, I did that, but apparently I need to do part of the main story and then go back to a previous location. But I'm like, well, for me, in my mind, I've been to that location. I don't need to go back. I'm done. And then I looked up the guide for it.
All that remains is to
and they were like, no, actually, like you missed out on this quest, which is one of the romance options. Okay.
Seems to be well.
See you soon.
My humblest thanks, sir. I'd fain reward you for your... Oh, Pat, I happened upon it. Still, surely it...
That was certainly worthwhile.
Done at last. Perhaps a brief respite before we take on another.
Our efforts have been rewarded.
Not more can be done.
Could you come over here?
How could I have forestalled this?
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side. There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Solace in victory.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us.
No harm shall come to you.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
One of us has been drenched. Well, We've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep? No, but freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? I can attack if need be. I would gladly be of aid, Urizen. Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
On my way!
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose. Feast your eyes on this!
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be in your debt.
Have no fear. Everything will be all right.
My magics are at your disposal! Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Focus your strength, Carissa. Twas a trial indeed, but one we surpassed with skill.
Considering the might of our combined experience, what other outcome could there have been?
Okay, so that's where the Sphinx is, so I'm going to avoid her. I don't want to do the line of quests yet.
To move as one.
We'll manage. Whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
You have my admiration. I doubt even my own master has obtained an article so rare.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? Something lurks among us. We may not see it till 'tis too late.
Keep your eyes peeled. Ah, now here's a surprise. A splendid discovery.
Ha! Have to remember to tell my own master about this. We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat. One can see far to the distance from here. It would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
I suppose 'tis so.
Allow me. Might I be of assistance?
Prepare for battle!
What has stricken you, Arisen?
Aim for the creature's heart! Its heart lies bare! Strike now!
Focus. A moment of the decision may spell out doom. Really? Now?
It's loads of heart is in sight. Strike well!
Wear this foe. It has a means to control pawns.
This brute has quite the temper.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
I'm not sure we've a means of destroying this, Master.
Ballista is a ranged weapon.
Ha ha! I can think of all manner of uses for a contraption such as this. Might we not lay a trap for our enemies?
This seems a decent spot for a campsite. Surely a rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings. Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Travelling beyond the rift, I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover.
'Tis nearby. Shall I lead the way? Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
We are under attack! I'll gather this. It might be of use. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
Well done!
An exemplary performance.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Magics are at your disposal.
An ox cart ought to make our journey. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. 'Twas stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. 'Tis no exaggeration. He said to be quite truthful. Working under a man such as him, unless...
The Jadeite Orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry.
Greetings. Tell me, he seems to have vanished, and if I may be candid, 'tis an item of pressure, and in my hour of you will be rewarded,
Sirs Offulf and Everard each seek the Jadeite Orb. To whom ought we to grant it? Assuming we find the thing at all.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. On the transference of... 'Tis not like to do more. Take care how you use it, sir. Aught I can help with? Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little hope to see you again.
The Jadeite Orb is safely in hand.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Tisn't my way to gossip.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. Was a remarkable recovery, really. The man was burnt to a... Many thanks.
Right, just follow me.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single... How goes the collection? Made any progress? Do come again.
Well met, sir. How was the day treating you then? Well, hello there. Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly... near the border where quarrels do come again.
This way, if you please, Master.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Very well. Pray con...
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Many thanks to you.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I'm still waiting on that.
I've got nothing for ye. Follow me.
Stock some armor.
Oi, you there! I don't mean to pry, only...
Morris!
What?
I've just heard news.
Oh, my poor boy.
Morris!
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, consarn it all. He's right. Do you truly, if you return him to me...
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
Poor Rod. And he's delivered me my... I still recall his... Oh, Rog.
What? I feel bad for the monsters are a fact. There's nary a thing I can...
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off.
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman.
You'll never believe this. Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room.
As I've said...
The flowers that, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual?
Mind, I have time for a sit. Aye. Is there aught you require, sir?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but Adventuring is toilsome as 'tis, and yet you do it with a laden pack. I cannot but admire your strength. Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. Would not be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
We fight. To arms. Of course. Well fought, Arisen. Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
Not bad.
No harm shall come to you. You must wait. That was superb, Arisen.
Much obliged.
Be at ease. I am here, by your side. I'll go and open the chest.
It isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. Magic's at your disposal. One more push, all the way down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Felt certain I would find you here, Arisen, and it seems I was.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to...
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Look there. I espy another statue.
What say we mark it in our minds as a place of interest? So, fun begins again. Hey, Arisen?
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
No quarrel here.
I cannot fault your prowess. Come, follow my example. Splendid.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
What's going on? I remember. You saved me. How did you know where I was? I suppose, if it's all the same to you, so...
Shall we report our results? We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Right, just follow me. Here, if you please. Would seem our fight is not yet done. Fight. To arms. Very well, if I must.
I've got it pinned. We'll have a hard time splitting its skull through with a tusk now.
Follow me. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
On my way.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By all will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain. It is worth considering, if we've the time. The day grows darker with our every step. We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight.
Could you come over here? Here at last.
Rog?
Hello, Grandfather.
'Tis a miracle.
Grandfather!
Oh, hush.
I'm very sorry, Grandfather.
And you, pray take this. Thank yous.
Thank you for...
Outstanding.
That was hardly a challenge for adventurers of our caliber.
'Tis vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on.
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, interesting. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it.
I don't believe I had any... Begone! I have no hospitality to
It's been a hard day. Wonder if there's any easy work.
Forever if I could.
Greetings. Faring well, I hope.
Peruse at your leisure, sir. Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford. I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
Wonder if there's any easy work.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation. When there are so many. The exciting methods of combat to be tried. Always a pleasure.
A flexible vocation. Suited to bolstering our band where reinforcement is most needed.
Where you don't flit about so much, you trip over your own feet.
Looking to gain entry to Myrddin's Manor, are you? First, he'll sweep you a look from head to that paunce.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last.
Shall we get some rest then? All I've learned, I shall turn to your set.
Our adventure?
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon. And at last, 'twas a... Remarkable recovery, really. The man was... Many thanks.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Well, there's always demand for weapons. But particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every... Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation. When there are so many exciting methods of always a pleasure.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a remarkable recovery, really. The man was burnt to a
pleasure doing business with you.
go. The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a Remarkable recovery, really. The man was...
Pleasure doing business with...
This looks as good a place as any.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon. At last, 'twas a remarkable recovery.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocate. When there are so many, always a pleasure.
Well, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Do come again? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. Twas a remarkable recovery, really.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Interested in my wares?
Best get to work.
Suppose you can finish it tomorrow.
How can I get more customers to shop here?
I've been on. Might as well. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Hope to see you again.
This looks as good a place as any.
Thinking of what to do.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a remarkable recovery, really. The man was burnt to a crisp. Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Where will the wind blow me today?
Just about anywhere. So, we meet again. Might as well take a look while you're here.
If I find any turncoats, I'll gut.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
I must ask, to be plain, it has the potential to heal. Worse still, I say patient, but...
Always got to be in the thick of things, mate.
Always another errand to see to.
Shit, it crashed. Oh wait, never mind.
My interest is piqued very well. You would rifle through your host's possessions. Now then, could it be you have come? Many are those who have knocked. Perhaps you would allow. Bring me the grim. You incompetent fool.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Need anything? Tomorrow will be no different. Oh, well met, son. How am I to... Good service.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy some. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Many thanks to you.
Crowds can be troublesome.
Pretty kind.
Best be on my guard.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a remarkable recovery. Really, the man was burnt to a Many thanks.
My peers seem so much more... Go on, have a look.
That's not it. My sleep on my woes may never go away.
I'd fain put down my steel for a mug of warm ale.
Well met, son.
This wine's giving me achy back.
Mayhap I'll seek out a town.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Many thanks to you.
We have acquired a forgery. I cannot speak to its uses, though I'm sure we'll think of something.
Someone might pay good coin for it, either because they seek a forgery or because they believe it to be authentic.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Pray, take this. Right, I'd best get going.
I fear we have done Sir Offulv an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
I do wish we'd had fairer tidings to share.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. Before we discuss, you see, in my come, I
Follow my lead.
Take joys by the handful and regrets
Always
by the
another errand to see to.
Good day, Ibrahim. Now, I have a bit of business.
Now, where was I bound
Would that
again?
I could spend all day here.
I've all I need right here.
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done. My partners shall be most. You have certainly earned, and I do hope you will permit.
I'm sure I can handle it. Quite sure.
I'd fain put down my steel for a mug of
Nice, juicy beasts they're worth.
Naught to do but take what life gives.
Watchful eyes can deter the easily daunted.
Things will sort themselves out.
I wish life was
Even the best of us has its limits, I suppose.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something, and the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Many thanks to you.
Good sleep make for a healthy mind.
Makes me nervous.
Sure how anyone can stand all this glamour.
Get up to today.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Many thanks to you.
I know that lass from somewhere. Sworn I had ought to attend to.
Washing. My sword arm could use some work.
Let me think on this a moment. Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
Some say no to a bit of gossip.
Presume. Ah, you again.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little many thanks to you.
I know that lass from somewhere.
Sure how anyone can stand
I've got to
all
focus.
this glamour.
My shift's only just begun.
Interested in my wares?
Where will the wind blow me today?
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Many thanks to you.
Not sure I can handle this.
So stiff.
What rank's that fellow? I've clean forgotten.
I'm unsure how best to
Have a look. I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all. Hope to see you again.
Preparation. I up my training regime.
I'd fight better if I had an elf to keep me warm.
Can't remember the last time I... Interested in my wares?
A mug of... Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the item you requested is complete. Many thanks to you.
Finding a use for this promises to be good fun. My own master is rather fond of such playful deceptions.
Truly?
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. Twas a remarkable recovery, really.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat.
Bleeding amateurs. No respect.
Have you found any grimoires? Very well. Patience, my pupil. A riddle most meteoron? It differs from all magics known to me. Tell me, who taught you this magic? Trisha taught you? Why is this the first I'm hearing of this? Wait. You had a... Begone! Any agreement twixt us is null and get out of my sight.
Oh, I see. I need the ring.
Gladly stay a while. Always got to be in the thick of things, me.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Another adventure.
Somehow
Come on, have a look.
What should I get up to today?
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a remarkable recovery.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Time to be heading home.
If I find any turncoats, I'll gut 'em myself.
All this worrying sitting leaning for I'm too tired.
Congrats.
Hold! It ought to be on my daughter's hand, not she. Never mind. Leave me. Leave me. I shall hear word of my daughter from any, not from you.
Darn, is that it? This is the quest over. I didn't get shit from that, though. Oh, because I already got the rewards. That's kind of annoying. Oh, wait. There's that one. Oh, no, it is here. Still here. Oh, no, it's this guy. Oh, okay. Have a nice night. And congratulations on completing 3 concerts.
Leave me. Leave me.
I see. So it must be that he's waiting for word of that, which means I have to beat the other. I have to do both of them simultaneously. Okay, whatever then. That's fine.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Have a look.
Chance to put my
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon. And at last, 'twas a remarkable recovery.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
This is no good. Can't let myself get distracted. My days are naught but toil.
I'll gladly stay a while.
Ah, so Miss Trisha is Sir Murden's daughter. 'Tis only natural that he should worry for her well-being. He bade us leave him be. A reasonable request, all things considered. Let us come again another time.
I suppose 'tis so.
Peril can result from a moment's incaution.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
Harm in a bit of merriment, I say.
Lost track of time.
Somehow my people.
Apart from my joints, I've not to complain of.
Can't help but see a turncoat in every face.
Amy has told me of aught in truth. I know not what. I dreaded the thought of my daughter sharing in hindsight. Mayhap if you would still learn of my magic, I must ask you.
Can't help but see a turncoat in every face.
Suppose that's enough.
One can never be too careful.
I'm going to go exploring.
Time to hit the sack.
Somehow my feet always carry me heading home.
Peruse at your leisure, sir. Hate makes waste. Living hard, but dreams are free.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon. At last. Was a remarkable recovery, really. The man was pleasure doing business.
Interested in my wares?
Things will sort themselves out.
Apologies, but I...
Let me think on this.
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my...
Ain't got the foggiest.
Come on, try me!
Most impressive, Master.
I dare say, the Arisen could have defeated this lot without us.
That was certainly worthwhile.
You're going to regret that.
It's this way.
I end up feeling weary.
Good day, sir.
Day of
What might you be looking for?
There's a ladder here. We ought to put it to good use.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft. Of things for you can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing
I see you recognise my worth, Arisen.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Be well, Arisen.
Are you fit to travel? Then let's...
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect... You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm your...
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
I'll be your teeth, should your party lack the bite. Such is the warrior's lot.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along? I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my... Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Are you kidding me? You gave them one skill. What's the point of having that ridiculous attack if you only do one ability?
I'll be your teeth, should your party lack for bite. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need. Master.
I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice. Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I'll be your teeth, should your party lack for bite. Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call... All upon...
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
I hope I can count on you in a scrape. Oh, there's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to. Survive. Many thanks. I appreciate the.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach... it.
crime committed here will see one confined to jail. I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance.
Sir Arisen, I trust that you will do. Pray see to it that naught akin to the...
Is there aught I can help you with? Oh, if you... He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry, though.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
What are you doing?
Unhand me this.
Many thanks for your assistance. Suffice to say, your testimony Pray have this.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
That's quite enough.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Not good will come of this. How might I aid you, sir?
I could do this all day!
I see life as a journey.
This ladder look...
You ought to learn when to leave well enough.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find...
Do let me know if you're in need of aid.
'Twas a bumpy ride, but we've arrived all the same.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here.
Look how many women we count among our number.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
By your leave.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
All creatures who know death cling to life.
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon sheathed.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Not bad. Glad to be of service. Splendid.
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire.
Yon statue may yield new sights, if we can reach it.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
I will protect you. Here, an enchantment of coal to freeze our bones.
challenge if ever I saw one. This will be over in moments.
You have my support.
Let's hold R1, then triangle. Got it.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Is that the last of them you'll be bringing? Then you have my gratitude. Oh, mayhap this is only fitting, really. Go on.
Miss Trisha was positively thrilled to receive those grimoires. May her studies prove fruitful.
You have my support.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Just how I like it.
My studies are proceeding apace, thanks to you, sir.
Are we taking a load off so soon? We've only just rested.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Always sets. I've things to do, if you don't mind.
My studies are proceeding apace, thanks to you, sir.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well? My studies are proceeding apace, thanks to you, sir.
I've things to do, if you don't mind. I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I sustain your...
Don't look down now!
Take care not to fall.
Careful now.
Feast your eyes on this!
Hello. Darn. It got me.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
those helpful magics you cast have worn off.
It was excellent. I could have done no better. Come, follow my example. Well said.
I was just about to do. I was about to stop this. I just wanted to finish this quest, and then I was going to go and. What the fuck? Why is the quest not progressing? Last time I just did 1 day. I slept for 1 day, and that was it. Now it's just not progressing.
My studies are proceeding.
Okay, let's try one more sleep, and then I'll save and exit the game, or save and try again. But basically, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this quest, and then I'll be mostly done in this area, and then it's time to progress to the other. God, fucking damn, Jesus Christ, this is annoying.
I've a few scrapes and grazes, but nothing of consequence.
Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid.
Thank goodness someone has a hand to lend.
All dead. Shit. Now it's dead. I don't know, the trickster kind of sucks. Yeah, Pela is incredibly squishy. It's almost to the point where it's kind of like recommended to like build her up a bit. I mean, it's the problem with all 4-stars really is that they have lower base stats, and typically you're not gonna and they don't have like a 5-star light cone, so you just don't have one. So you have lower base stats. You're not using a 5-star light cone, so you're just gonna have a lower stat light cone. And so yeah, their HP and survivability is kind of shit. Placement kind of matters. So I would put Pela on either end. At the opposite end of like wherever your tank is. If you don't have a tank, just keep them on the end, essentially.
Hello, everyone.
To just lower the chances of them getting hit.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Okay, let's try seeing if the quest progressed. They reset the enemy, so it should. God damn it, it didn't. What the fuck's going on with this? Okay, let's get back over here. Okay, let's try resetting it this way. I just kind of want to get this done. Then I'm done with this little corner of the world. Okay. Fuck. Unless it triggers when I get closer? No. God damn it. Why the fuck are you not working?
My studies are proceeding apace, thanks.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Last time I was
Shall we see if
here,
there's ought to be found while we're here?
Sasha or Pela? I mean, both. Well, I mean, Pela is definitely better because she's a SP positive. Natasha is a really good healer. I used her a lot initially too, until I got Ho-Ho, and then she was just so really good. But yeah, Natasha's AoE burst heal is cool, and her skill is cool too. The problem with like Lynx is that her skill doesn't cleanse. You only cleanse on burst, which is kind of rough. And he can also, depending on the class, it can also act as it can increase the aggro.
Much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and
Wait,
vigor.
is she there? Something? No, fuck. It's still not. It's still broken. God damn it.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
That's a shame. Yeah, look, I've rested so many days. Why the fuck are you not? Last time I did this once and it was fine. That's all I needed. And that's like the fifth or sixth time I've rested. So it's 6 days at least. And it's just not triggering the quest.
On your feet! We're under attack! We ought to proceed with caution. I will protect you. My magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I thought.
Well done, Master.
Okay, let's go check on her again. She didn't trigger again. This is fucking annoying.
Pray, slow your feet. You run
I assume I'm gonna have to actually get to another area, which is really annoying because it defeats the entire purpose of doing this. I don't even need it to. Like, I already have the reward from doing this quest. I just want the quest. I want the quest to be done just to be done. It's not like it even matters. But I'm still just. I'll do it one more time, then I'll just leave, go back to the city, and then just wrap the game's completely over. Circle back and complete it. I mean, I do have to come back here anyway for a later point.
To tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Okay, let's try one more time. Okay, so it didn't trigger once again. Okay, I guess it's time to go back. I mean, I did level up my vocation a little bit, so that's cool. Let's go learn some skills, and maybe I can finally learn what this class is actually supposed to do. Skill or stats are too low. It's really tough. Like, so the problem with using healers is that you're. Oh shit, he's alive.
We have an opening. Focus your attack.
Okay, let's try this shit.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Can I possess this thing? Oh no, it's grabbing on. Oh. It's almost dead anyway.
Here, an enchantment we hold to freeze our furnace.
That's cool. Good job, little ghost. I don't even know if it does anything if it grabs, if it latches on. Maybe it slows it down or something.
Such treasures are seldom found.
How exciting! My heart is fit to burst.
Maybe that triggered? Maybe. Fuck it. Let's just give it up. It's time to go back to the major town. Relearn my vocation shit. Oh, fuck. Jesus fuck, this is so fucking annoying. Just summon the fucking thing. It's like literally your only thing is to summon the stupid thing, so just do it quicker. Yeah, there's one kind of annoying thing about Trickster is that they're absolutely dog shit in surprise attacks.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Chance you'd like to see it.
Did that work? No, it didn't.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
up its butt for it to actually work. That's okay. I get it. It's generally tough because obviously you can't like control. You can't, for the most part, you can't control aggro. So it's just like, yeah, you gotta hope that you don't get screwed. Now there is an actual taunt stuff. So it's not like there's literally no way. Like there are, obviously the fireman trailblazer has an actual proper taunt, but then there's also like if you have preservation units, they are naturally more likely to attract aggro.
Any ideas as to how we might reach
But
it?
it does suck that if it's like, oh yeah, like you're naturally more attracted, and you can even like increase their taunt too, or increase their likelihood of it being attracting aggro, and you'll still have your like weakest guy who shouldn't be attacked still gets attacked, and yeah, that can be frustrating. And yeah, at early game, I had a tough time keeping Pela alive too, simply because she'd only have like 2,000 health or something, and 2,000 is
I should have
not
expected you
much
may
at all. Ideally, having like 3,000 health gives you enough wiggle room to stay alive.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
This is it.
Come on then!
Just
Fire.
Here we go again. We fight. To arms. Understood.
Our foe stumbled. Just one more push. Bring it down.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, if you do your skill or burst, it'll make it really a pain in the ass.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Yeah, that robot is a pain. You can't do anything useful. Or you can't. If you do a skill or attack, he'll charge up his it's not skill attack. If you do a skill or burst and hit him, you'll increase his sanction gauge, and when he gets his sanction gauge increased. And so the kind of the way to quote unquote get him is just to do basic attack. So if you can get his weakness gauge down real quick.
You have my protection.
So you either get down his weakness gauge with like basic attacks, and then when he's super close or when you weakness break him, that's when you unload all your burst to try to like kill him real quick. Otherwise, anytime you hit him with a basic attack, oh my fucking god, are you fucking kidding me? Why can't these? If you hit him with a basic attack, or if you hit him with a skill.
I don't fancy my chances.
If you hit him with a basic attack, or if you hit him with skill or ultimate, he'll summon those little things. You won't be able to break his weaknesses, and then you have to kill the fish. Now, killing the fish is good because it'll inflict a weakness on him, but he still hits really hard, and he imprisons.
It's worth considering if we've the time.
So yeah, he's a pain in the butt. You kind of really have to be pretty built, pretty stacked. If you have a really strong, if you have a lot of really strong characters, then
I'd fain hear you speak on any subject, friend. Might I beg a favor of you?
no.
Here I thought.
No, because you're gonna ask me to like, go in the middle of bumfuck nowhere and like do some stupid bullshit. I want to just rest.
Though the sun is still up.
Because the problem is he wants like an escort, and so I actually have to like. I think I have to properly escort him. And maybe I can do an ox cart. I don't know if I can do an ox cart. Maybe I can. But yeah, the automaton is a pain in the butt. You just gotta be either really strong or really tactical, but it can't be really tough. One, if you're just doing basic attacks, because like the idea of a basic attack is that you're it's going to take a long time. So if you're doing anything that's like, oh, whoops, you're like, oh wow, this person's really stacked.
We've much to be getting on.
If you're doing basic attacks and you're like doing it in a race against time, then it's rough. Yeah. Oh, cool, that's good. Yeah, I remember in the beginning part of the game, I had a really hard time with that guy. He was a real big pain in the butt. And then my account got better and stronger. And actually, he hasn't appeared as much. Like, he definitely appeared a lot more early on because it's like there just were not that many like elite monsters. And then like as the game's continued, they've introduced more elites. And so he doesn't appear as a boss as frequently, but even still, if I see him in the simulated universe, I am annoyed because he is just he's annoying to deal with.
Shall we take a closer look?
Especially if you're not like ready for him. Like if you're going against a boss, so you're like, oh, okay, you're fighting this boss. Okay, well here are the elemental weaknesses, and the automaton's there, but like you didn't build for him specifically and built for the boss's weakness, but he still appears, and then you're just like, shit. Okay, so core skill. Oh, I see. Okay, that's a little better. Because that was one of my complaints, was that it took so long to summon the stupid little simulacrum, which makes him suck as a... Oh, that's kind of cool. What the fuck does this do? Oh, I see. So that's why I was fucking myself over. I did this without the simulacrum, without my little body double. I need to do my body double first, then sweeping shroud. Whoops. Oh, cool. That's actually going to be helpful. Oh, this is stupid. Like, this would be awesome if it didn't have the depletes their health. Unless it counts, unless it's, I don't know, we'll see. If it doesn't if it doesn't increase the loss gauge, then it's not a huge problem. If it's just draining their health and my mage can just bump it back, then that's not a big issue. If it's increasing the loss gauge, then that's completely stupid. Although maybe once I upgrade it, once I get higher level, I'll be able to... Oh, wait, shit. Yeah, my high archer. Hi, buddy.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should...
Was your mistake that you fought the law and the law won? Whoops. That was a mistake. But, I mean, well, Ratio is good. He's not, like, that good. Oh, that's fine, then. Like, oh, you mean... you took all his things, put it on Acheron, and still used him. So now you don't have any of good. These only can put. Wait, can I use exploding shot without explode? Ah, I see. I see.
Be glad to assist you.
It's not like you didn't build him whatsoever. It's just that you have him built, but you swapped items and forgot. Whoopsie. Yeah, I remember. I can't remember who it was. I think I remember doing that for other characters.
Always a pleasure.
That's what I like to see.
Ah, they're dead already. It's quick.
Heavens be praised.
Okay, I guess I will. Let's see quests. I'll just do this one, really. Yeah, that's a toughie. It gets easier once you have better build. Essentially, once you artifact farm a lot more, I always find it easier. Because once you've artifact farmed a bit, you'll have some spares.
Quite. Though no definitive I shan't let them harm you.
That was much quicker.
I sustain is yours to wield.
And then once you have once you have decent artifacts, one, obviously the people you're farming for get stronger, but two, you'll also get you'll get some decent like spares, and you'll be like, oh, if I was farming this was my best set, and then I farmed again and I got a better set, and now you can put the second best set on something better. So essentially, you're kind of building other characters as well. That's what I've kind of done. Like I usually farm for one character. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, new character came out. Oh, I'm gonna farm their set. Okay, and then I farm their set, and then I'm like, oh, actually, like, and then like of the two characters, like I actually like the first character more, but I still need a set for this character. So sometimes I'll get a really good set, and I'll be like, oh wow, this is actually really good. I'm gonna give it to my first character that I like more, and then I'll just give that slightly worse set to my good character or my new character. So. Yep. And now you're dead. But I'm going to go ahead and momentarily stop the stream. I'm going to stop playing Dogma 2, and actually I'm going to play Honkai Star Rail because I need to do my Simulated Universe runs to get that final bonus. I forgot to do it yesterday, and today's the last day I can do it for that triple bonus, so I'll be right back.